Hello. You guys are actually back. Welcome me back. I really do. Today I'm going to actually load up a couple different magazines and do a little bit of a talking with you. Me and another YouTuber both have had past experiences with one of the dealers that we either live or work by. Well, neither of the experiences for us have been good. I'm going to mention his name. Maybe one or two of you guys follow him. I'll also put the link for his page in the description box down below. Well, we had both bad experiences with both of these places. The person that we both that I'm going to be talking about, the other YouTuber is actually the old 1911. Like I said, I'll put his link down below. You know, if you guys want he's very personable. He's not afraid to answer a question. You know, he's probably one of the better people that you could talk to. So, well, anyways, one day I was coming home from work, or actually on my way home. You know, I just got done with work. I had about an hour drive before I actually got done, so I stopped at a local dealer. I was looking for ammo, and I wanted to ask a couple questions about a couple firearms. Well, unfortunately, I had a bad experience at one of them. And the experience I had, honestly, I wouldn't recommend them to anybody, just because of the bad treatment I got. The place I went to, I won't mention their name. It's BMG over on the Berlin Turnpike in Newington. You know, the person I walked in the door, I started looking at all their mill surplus. Yeah, I'm always out there looking for weapons if the price is right. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm like the next guy. So, by all means, if I can get a decent deal on something, I'm going to take them. I didn't really see anything I really cared for. I went up to the first person I saw, and it was this one big guy sitting behind the counter, you know. Not very personal, had his nose down in the paper, you know, just like a lot of people. I asked him about two weapons, and of course I get a smart remark in return. Yeah, that doesn't say a lot for this person, so we'll talk about that one. I asked him about two weapons. The two weapons I was asking about were, one was a FN S2000, nice little bullpup rifle. You know, I'm actually looking to buy one if, you know, people want to help me out or something like that. And I'm not talking about via YouTube or something like that. I'm more or less referring to, if they want to give me a good price. Well, the guy's sitting there like this, reading the paper. Doesn't even make eye contact with me. Yeah. To me, that's kind of like strike one, at least in my eyes. Yeah, I don't know about y'all's, but, you know, that just kind of really turned me off. Well, after I got a really bad comment from him, well, he answered the price, and, you know, I can understand where, like, a lot of these gun shops are. You know, there's always going to be people asking questions about them, and yeah. Well, if I'm asking questions for a reason. Well, the next question I asked about was a Seiko rifle, a bolt action, chambered in .338 Lapua. Now, honestly, that's a nasty little round. The .338 Lapua, you're going to get a lot of good range out of it. I'm talking anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 meters. Yeah, that's a long distance away. I mean, guys are getting dropped overseas with them. So that should tell you something. Well, I asked him, he laughed at me. He says, why would I want to run that? You know, just run something a little bit more common. And you know, dude, I'm looking to spend money. You don't want my money, obviously. So that kind of ended the conversation with him, and the whole time he's sitting there like this. You know, maybe if I had a meatball sub or something like that with me, he probably would have been a little bit more helpful. Unfortunately, that doesn't apply with this idiot. Yeah. I'll admit, yes, I am a big guy. I'm like a lot of people. I do have weight on me. Doesn't mean I'm not active. Doesn't mean shit. So, led me to the next person. Well, as I'm walking out the door, you know, I'm gazing at the ammo racks, which is behind the counter. Yeah, I'm walking behind, or I'm looking behind the counter. I go up to one of the kids and ask him, you know, do you have any 300 blackout ammo? Well, no, I don't. But you can buy it from me. If you don't have it, why do I want to buy it from you? That's a good question. You know, then he proceeds to tell me how the ammo for it, the 220 grain subsonic, is cheaper than running the whatchamacallit, the 220 grain subsonic by Remington is cheaper to run than the 115 grain Remington UMC. That's lie one right there. And I got proof. Okay? Let me blow it up so you guys can actually see it. You guys see that price for Remington right there? $21.99. Okay. On sale for $19.99. Now look at the price for the 130 grain, I believe it is. The match core. It's either 130 or 135 grain. And the Remington UMC. Big price difference, right? I can get more bang for my buck for what I'm going to use it for. For using a lighter load. Yeah, I'm not going to go hunting with the damn thing. It's mainly going to be a plinking round. So, I mean, I'm not looking to hunt. It's mainly going to be used for sporting only. Well, like I said, that was lie one. So he starts talking to me about it, and I'm like, alright, whatever. You know, he goes, but I know some place that does have it. My eyes just lit up. Yeah, I'll act like most people when you hear somebody has something that you want, and store B has it. I'm going to go to store B. So he tells me where it is, and it's only about 2-3 miles from there. The place he sent me to was Newington Gun Exchange. Well, I go in there after about 10-15 minutes. Nobody has come up and asked me as I'm standing by the counter, do you need help? You got one guy sitting there reading a paper. What is it with, the gun stores and newspapers lately? They don't want to help out customers or something? Well, after about 10-15 minutes of waiting, one kid comes out of the back room, goes up to one person and asks them if they need help. And the people say, no. We're good. We're just, I'm debating on if I want this rifle or not, and blah, 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 blah. Well, he's right. They were debating. The guy said, and, where the kid came out of the back room, he would have been able to clearly hear him. I'm not interested in this rifle. I don't even know why I'm holding it. So, yep. The kid comes up to me. He goes, can I help you with something? I go, yeah. Do you have any 300 AAC blackout? He goes, no, I don't. I just sold my last couple boxes to a kid over at BMG. Wait, what? He goes, yeah. I sold it to a kid over at BMG. Alright, no problem. Because he actually told me to come here to get some. He goes, I told the kid point blank I was out. What? Why am I getting sent from one store to another? Well, he goes, if you want, I can call around and order, find out prices and give you a call or something like that. I'm like, no. I'll wait till my supplier gets some. And sure enough, mind unless I'm recording this a couple days later, my temper did go down, and yeah. So, I walk out the door and, yeah. I call up my supplier and stop down there today. I pick up some, and I'll actually be doing a video on the 300 blackout tonight. I don't know if I'm going to post it tonight. We'll figure it out. Or at least I will. Well, anyways, I get in my car, and I'm like flipping pissed. The kid not only lied to me once, but lied to me twice. Within 2 minutes of each other. Why is it that people in gun stores have to lie? That's what I want to know. BMG lost all my business I would have given them. Honestly. Newington Gun Exchange, I might go in there for the mill surplus or something like that. But you know what? I'm not going to go in there and, look for help. Because obviously I'm not going to get it. I mean, really. With the way I was treated in there, it really turned me off. It really did. So anyways, I mean, you had two businesses within 2 miles that lost my business. And by all means, I'm all around the state of Connecticut, If a store treats me right, by all means, I'm going to continue to give them business. But unfortunately, you want to treat me like a retard and lie to me, you lost my business altogether. So my question to you guys is, why is it that stores have to lie? You've got a customer coming in to look to spend their money in your store. And you actually have to lie. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it's not clicking. At least in my head. So, you know, I really held back from using the type of language that I really wanted to in this video. And it was probably for the better of me. Because if you caught me a couple days ago, you know, I was flipping pissed. I really was.